What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be going over all the summer anime for 2024. Now let's get into it. The first anime we're going to be looking at here is Oshinoko's second season. Now for those of you that don't know Oshinoko, it's probably one of the best anime to have came out last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It was pretty badass. It was like all over social media. People couldn't get enough of it. The dude dies and gets reincarnated as the son of his favorite idol. It's fucking weird, but one of the best anime you can watch these days. I'm really excited for season 2. Season 1 was pretty good. I liked it. I'm not sure I even finished it, to be honest. I might have dropped it like on the last few episodes. I don't know. Good anime. Oshinoko, recommend it. Fairy Tail 100 Nen Quiz. I do not like Fairy Tail. I tried watching it when I had nothing else to watch. Fairy Tail was very fucking, it sucked ass to me, to be honest. It just felt like a really like wannabe version of like One Piece, kind of like it wants to stand up with all of those. And I know it's extremely popular. I know people love their fucking Fairy Tail. I couldn't get into it. It just felt too cartoony. I don't really like the cat. I don't really like the characters. I don't like the fight scenes all that much either. So will I be watching Fairy Tail 100 Nen Quest? Seems like a movie. Could be a new season. I'm pretty sure Fairy Tail's over. This could be like a side type of spin-off. I don't know. Y'all watch it. Let me know how it is, because I sure as fuck am not gonna watch it. Tower of God season 2. Now Tower of God was badass. Tower of God, when it came out, I think it was like one of the very first manhwa to get animated and that we actually got to see. Solo Leveling is like the newer one, but Tower of God was like the beginning one that I saw personally. I'm sure there was probably other ones, but that was, I think, like the one that kind of paved the way for a lot of us to get into manhwa, or even what manhwa was. I read a little bit of, second season of Tower of God through the manhwa, and it was pretty badass. It seems like it might be a little weird. Something about it felt a little off, like the storyline, but season 1 I loved it. Loved the story, loved the animation, loved the characters. The fight scenes were badass. They just felt different. Oh, and I fucking love the opening's badass. Now that I think about it, I haven't heard that opening in a long time, just because I haven't seen the anime. But that's like the type of openings I can like go out to, work out to, walk to. I don't just watch them when I'm watching the anime. I actually put them like in my playlist. All right, so moving on. The next anime on the list here is Tokidoki. I'm just gonna read the English version, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna fuck up the Japanese version. I'm about to fuck up the English version. What the fuck? How do you say the A-L-Y-A? Alia? Is the fucking L silent? Aya? That's just Spanish. Sometimes hides in her feelings in Russian. Oh, it must be like a fucking Russian name. Oh, damn. I'll be butchering everything. So it's a Russian girl in a Japanese anime in a Japanese high school with an English, Spanish sounding name. Okay. I'm not too convinced here. Smart, refined, and strikingly gorgeous. Half Russian, half Japanese. Elisa. What the fuck? If her name's Elisa, then what the fuck is this? This anime is already stressing me out. I don't like it. Nah, I'm just playing. It might be good. It's probably one of those like, oh yeah, I was gonna say those romance comedy animes, of course. Might have like subconsciously saw that and kind of guessed it, but you guys go watch it. I'm not a big fan of like comedy romance. They're good. Romance anime can be badass, can be very, touching and shit. Comedy, but I'm not in the mode right now. I feel like I gotta have like a certain mental, gotta be in the right mental state to watch that type of shit. So the next one, Isekai Suicide Squad. This I'm not gonna watch. By what studio? July 6th. Suicide Squad is dope, but I don't know how I feel about like this animated version. It could be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if I can consider that like actual anime, I guess. Next one, Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World Season 2. I have not even seen Season 1. There's not too much to go off of here with this. I mean, it's a dope ass, cover art, preview. Studio Palette, Silverlink. I heard of Studio Silverlink, so I mean, I think they do good stuff. But I was gonna click on it, but I don't feel like going into it that much. Just continue. Days was my stepsister. I haven't watched anime in a while, and I forgot about this. This thing that Japan has was like stepsisters and shit. Kind of like, hey, I'm stuck in not the fucking elevator, in the fucking washer. Japan has a big thing with this. The word sounds like them smelly things you light up, incense. Anime is pretty weird about that. Japan's pretty weird when it comes to that. Yuta Sumara gets a new stepsister after his father remarries. I guess he had an old stepsister and lost that one. Shit. Saki Ayase, who happens to be the #1 beauty of the school year, They promise each other not to be too close, not to be too opposing. They promise each other not to be too close or not too opposing. Okay, what the fuck? And to simply keep a vague and comfortable distance, having learned important values about man and woman relationships from their parents, previous ones. Alright, well, I'm kind of bored. Fuck that shit. Romance, watch it if you want. You know, could be good. Near Automata. I've always felt like these Automata series look dope. I think I tried watching one time, but I couldn't get into it. There's a lot of anime I get into, and I just, like, I go over it a few times. Like, it took me a few times to get into JoJo. Like, I watched the first 3 episodes probably like 3 times before I finally got really into it, and then it became like my best anime, like one of my most favorite top tier anime. Steins Gate was another one that I watched fucking like 3 times before I got past episode 3, and it became one of the best anime I've ever seen, one of my favorite top tier anime as well. And I want to say this would be like that, but I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments. Does it just suck? It'll never be like that. But yeah, there's a part 2 coming out. Where the fuck this is. Moving on. This one doesn't even have an English name. Shikanoko Noko Koshitantan. No one knows Torako used to be a delinquent. All of her classmates only know her as the perfect student, but everything changes. So it's a comedy anime. It's not gonna have any crazy like actual storyline. It's just gonna be a bunch of fluff and fun and happy and ha-has, you know. It's not that I don't want to watch those type of anime, but I'm just in the mood to watch something intense, something like Vinland Saga, something like Attack on Titan. I know I'm not gonna get that every season, maybe not even every year, but that's just what I want. And I don't want to like waste my time too much on these other anime, cause I don't I might waste my time on these two. But Isekai Shikaku, no longer allowed in another world. An adventure in another world with cute girls by your side. Alright, you know that how that goes. You know, he's probably gonna sleep with a few of them. Some, you know, no fan service, but it doesn't have the ecchi tag, so boring. No point of that. Next, 2.5 dimensional seduction. I have no interest in real girls, so claims the president of the school's manga club. Here's your typical otaku. Okay, you can kind of get the idea of how that one's gonna be. Next one, the Cafe Terrace and His Goddess season 2. Alright. I mean, they're just gonna be like, you can already imagine. I don't think they'll be prison high school funny and ecchi, but it'll probably be around those type of lengths. Prison high school's another one. If you haven't watched it, watch that shit. It'll be like ecchi and just funny dumb shit. Super funny anime. Gigi Harem, slice of life. Never heard about it, probably won't watch it. Let's move on. Let's not waste too much time. Let's speed run this shit. Autry, my dear moments. I don't know. A sudden unexpected sea rise has left much of human civilization in the water. I feel like I've heard of an anime with the exact same type of synopsis. The world is underwater. I don't know. I probably won't watch it. Drama, science, romance, more fucking romance. Senpai so no Tokonoko. I don't know what the fuck that means. You know, let me know in the comments what the fuck that means. How to become ordinary. I like mystery anime. I think mystery anime is pretty good when it's actually fucking mystery, when it's actually mysterious and not just like very fucking blatantly obvious of what's going on. So this one I might give it a try. We'll see. Let's help each other and aim to become perfect ordinary citizens. Kobato, who once had a bitter experience through deduction activities known as wisdom work, was determined to become an honest and humble citizen. He secretly formed a reciprocal relationship with his classmate Osani, who shared the same aspiration, planning to make their high school debut. Yada yada yada. Doesn't sound too mysterious. I don't see the, you know, I guess I think of like fucking like detective work, I think of mystery or some type of, you know, some shit like that. I don't know. It doesn't sound too mysterious. Next, why nobody remembers my world. Why nobody remembers my world. Okay. In a time when the Great War between five, I feel like a lot of these fucking anime are the same. Like, maybe it just turns me off that they kind of look similar. Like, these two could be in the same fucking world. You know what I mean? They're medieval times. They got swords, magic. So we're just gonna skip a few of these to see if we see anything that actually is worth mentioning. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was Mao Army Strongest Magician. I think that's already an anime that's out, but that one looks dope. I might watch that one. Fuck it. July 3rd. Failure Frame. I became the strongest and I related how I became the strongest. I did this. Those anime. Some are okay, some are just so typical. Like I fucking cooked in the dungeon. I became a fucking fridge. You know, got locked. I got sent to another world with my friend who's not my wife. I forgot which one that was, but that one was kind of funny. But it just, I don't know. The magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be okay. Nothing too crazy. Too many losing heroines. All right. Skip. My wife has no emotions. Weird. Delico's nursery is an aristocrat from the prestigious Delico family and an elite member of the Blood Pact Council, has a promising future. He's ordered to carry a certain mission by the Blood Pact, the highest governing body of empires. I think this is like a movie. This episode's kind of reminds me of Promised Neverland, but I don't think it'd be nowhere near that good. VTuber legend. Alright, I'm just gonna skip with that one. Nothing against VTubers, but I just, VTuber in an anime is already kind of like redundant in a way. Or is it ironic? I don't know what the word is, but it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like it feels like an anime within an anime. I parry everything. It's gonna be one of those like isekais. I fucking know it's an isekai. Fantasy, of course. A journey through another world, raising kids with long ass names. I'm gonna start like, either the names are like really really fucking weird. This one, Bye Bye Earth. What the fuck does that even mean, Bye Bye Earth? And then there's this one, A Journey, like just long as hell. Either super short, long, or just like this one, kind of edgy. Plus sized elf, edgy, fantasy, comedy, plus size. Naokun, a massage therapist, is about to head home for the day when he's saddled with a rather strange patient. This lovely lady has emerald eyes, pointy ears, and grew up in the forest. Everything about her screams elf except for one thing, her bodacious body. It turns out she left her world but loves junk food, and this one, she probably lives in America. She's probably an American if she's a fan of junk food, because we all love that over here. And now her obsession has caught up with her. Can Naokun help this lovable elf girl lose the weight and keep it off? Oh, okay, get the big girl, get her skinny. Yeah, that's the plan, man. Shit. Alright, good luck to this one. I might watch this anime just for the fuck of it. Shy Tokyo Dakenhen. No. Quality assurance. No. Nobody waits or takes pictures. No. No. Hell no. What in the fuck even is it? Dungeon people? They didn't even try with the fucking name. Just dungeon people? Like, I guess. It's like Made in Abyss. They're technically dungeon people, like a lot of animes, but they don't just call the anime dungeon people. Like, what the fuck? Mayonaka Punch. No. What in the hell is that? What in the hell even is that? It's kind of how I feel with half these anime. Just skipping all these fucking animes. What the fuck? Well, y'all saw that. I mean, there's not much to go on. No, look, Kengan Ashura season 2 part 2. I've never even watched season 1. I thought it was a fucking ripoff of Baki. I saw the movie recently where Baki and Kengan Ashura fight it out, and it was actually pretty badass. The fighting level, the power level, so what would people call it? The fucking, I don't know, fucking the power plot, whatever. It's a little off. I'm surprised Baki got a fucking draw with this guy. Like, you know, they're obviously stronger and better, so I don't know how they're even losing or getting draws and shit. But for all you King and Ashura fans, I know there's a lot of you out there. There's part 2 coming out, season 2, probably another movie for the Baki segment they did, the spin-off, you know, so shit, why not? Monogatari series, Off and Monster season. The Monogatari series is probably one of the most fever dream animes I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if I'm just fucking slow or what the hell, but every time I watched them, I felt like I was so lost in the show. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was so weird. Like, I felt like it was jumping around a lot. Maybe I didn't watch it, and I only saw like one of them. I forgot what it's called. Obviously Monogatari, some shit, but like, I mean, they're good, they're super popular. I would one day want to actually catch up and know what the fuck's going on. So if you're a Monogatari series fan, here's a movie by the looks of it, or an ONA. I think that's like a quick little episode that it is. I don't even think that's like a full-fledged episode. And then what else do we have here? These are the movies. The My Hero Academia movies coming out, Mononoke movie. Nothing that I see. Monogatari, wonder that that's related. Well, as y'all can see, that's what's out right now. We don't have too much to go off of right now. I feel like they put the best ones on top, which is probably these 3 to a lot of us. The rest of them are just kind of new and upcoming anime, second season of anime we've never fucking heard of. But yeah, that's about it for summer 2024. Let me know if there's other anime that wasn't on the list that is coming out that's extremely underrated, that's actually worth watching. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know if any of these anime you're excited for, which ones you kind of are not even gonna touch, or just let me know something in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about this summer 2024 anime. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.